In just about every RPG session I've played, somebody makes reference to pop culture. A room or a trap is likened to something out of Indiana Jones, or somebody starts quoting Step Brothers. Something happens in the game that makes people start referencing things out of the game. But have you ever had a situation where the reverse is true? Something outside the game reminds you of, if not a particular scene in your RPG, then either a specific campaign or RPGs in general. Something in everyday life, every time you see it or hear it or read that quote, makes you think of RPGs. For me, I bring this up because on the drive to work this morning, a song came on the radio, and every time I hear that song, I think of the same Pathfinder game. I'll save you the horror of listening to me sing it, and I'll just link it down below. But the song is Rocksteady by The Whispers. And every time I hear that song, I think of an old Pathfinder game because we needed to name our horses. We had just got 2 new horses to drag our wagon, and the artist of the group was drawing tokens and just wanted to put the names on there. Me, being funny, decided that we should name the horses Bebop and Rocksteady. Unfortunately, not only did she not get the reference, she did not understand what I said, and so when we got our sweet new tokens, we had 2 horses, Bebop and Rock's Daddy. R-O-X space D-A-D-D-Y, Rock's Daddy. So now, every time I hear that song, I think of that scene where people went, wait, what? And then somebody at the table started singing that song. Every time I hear that song, I flash back to her presenting her tokens and us finding out that we had 2 horses, Bebop and Rocksteady. They stayed with us through most of that campaign, and we ended up actually upgrading from the little paper tokens to actual miniatures, and I actually still have Rocksteady. He was gifted to me, and he spends all of his time sitting right center of my RPG shelf. So, just tiny little thing. Now, every time I hear that song, I think of that Pathfinder campaign. And I'm curious if there's anyone else out there that has little things in everyday life that reminds them of a particular scene or a particular campaign or a particular character or NPC or whatever it may be. So, do you have any reverse RPG references?